Welcome to Tamer Bowling Video Ball Reviews. We need your support, so if you like what we do, please support us by joining our Patreon page. I'm excited to announce our new partnership with Pureit Bowling. Visit our partner pureitbowling.com and use the special code TAMER when making a purchase to be entered into a monthly drawing. Today we're testing the new Track Precision Solid. We are testing on a 40-foot medium house shot and a 45-foot PBA Dick Weber pattern. First impressions, the Precision Solid is not flashy, but a good balanced, solid, asymmetric that offers a nice overall smooth motion. For value, we gave the Precision Solid a C+. It suffers a bit of that top line value proposition as it's a solid asim, so will not be quite as versatile. It was also initially a bit confusing how it fits with the other top line pieces and Track's lineup, but more on that later. Overall, gave it a B- on house shot, B on sport. So the Precision Solid is the follow-on to the Pearl Precision. We've seen the Prime cover stock first in the Alias and hybrid form, then the Precision as a Pearl, then the Paradox 5 as a Pearl. It's clear that Track is committed to transitioning their top line to the Prime cover stock line. Track's going to have to simplify the lineup at the top end, in my opinion, as now there are 3 hybrids with different covers and cores, 2 pearls and 1 solid. But to focus on the Precision Solid, it was a little tricky to settle in with this ball on a house shot. It's strong but smooth. You want to keep it in the oil and it stores energy better. The core is pretty big and tumbling, but it doesn't make an explosive move, which we saw from the original Precision. So it's very readable. But at the same time, it did feel like it had its limits in both directions on house, meaning, missing in or out. I can go through 15 or 16 at the arrows, but there was a fairly wide variation of down lane motion when the break point was 6, 7, or 8. That's not particularly unique on this pattern, but a bit more pronounced in a way that made it feel like I just didn't have a lot of room on the house shot. The core gets into a roll fairly quick, but either the cover is expending too much energy too early or it has slower response time to friction. Shawn was next, and he also saw a nice smooth shape. It wasn't difficult for Shawn to quickly find the pocket, just as that wasn't the case for me. He doesn't need a lot of ball on this house shot, but at the same time the Precision Solid didn't feel like it was a huge piece. In fact, I would even say the Tactics felt like a bigger piece. To be fair, the Tactics has become personally one of my favorite pieces in a while, but a story for another time. Ultimately, you can see a touch of that over-under between, leaving a ring 10 versus a 4-pin with very small variation. I mean, it's good to be in the pocket, but you want more consistent carry and motion through the pins to get big scores on a house shot. And there was just a little too much variation in the way the ball left the deck, varying from deflection to too much drive. Now Brian's up, and I believe Brian had the best look out of the 3 testers. Brian can use strong pieces on this house shot, and it seemed like the Precision Solid was the right amount of ball for him on the fresh house shot. He had a pretty solid drive through the pins, and he liked the shape it generated. He had good hold in. He did have to be careful, get out into the friction, and that meant probably a little too much energy loss. Onto the 45-foot Dick Weber pattern, and I like to play this shot, it's a near 5 straight up or a very small belly until it opens up. And I played this one 6-5, and it looked very good from there. I was a little surprised that it didn't really give me much forgiveness. So it's strong, but not so strong, which meant I was just playing a little too tight of a line. I did also try a little deeper line paralleled in, and it looked decent from there. As we've seen with other high rev testers on this pattern, Shawn can play this shot pretty close to their house shot line, and he could do the same as long as the break point didn't go outside of 8. The Precision Solid looked pretty good for Shawn from there. He could theoretically also play a more direct shot. Brian had an okay look on the sport shot. He had the same shape overall as he did on house shot, but had more deflection given the pattern length. So while it was just the right matchup on house, it felt a little weaker for him on the sport pad. Final thoughts, the Precision Solid offers a different look from the other track balls. The I-core from the Paradox has a more defined early shape, the Alias had mega back end. The Precision Solid is strong but smooth, not overwhelming, and that will likely make it usable for different style bowlers. I discussed my thoughts with EBI, and the short version is that while the Paradox has been an outstanding piece in the top end, it starts up early and aggressively, and some bowlers struggled with that shape. So Track decided to offer something that's smoother and shapes a bit slower, allowing those bowlers to have more success. You could ultimately use surface to bring the shape closer to you. That conversation made it crystal clear why they released the precision line, and good on them for offering versatility in the top line.
I need to tell you the one Tamer Bowling Ball reviews.